This is Tracy HD, and I want to thank you for joining me for our monthly February 2016 tarot reading, and this will be for the sign of Scorpio. And as I shuffle the deck, I'm asking all light beings, angels, and God, please relay the message I need to share with my viewers for the highest good of all. For the beginning of the month, we'll take the top card. For the middle of the month, we will take the center card. And for the end of the month, I will take the bottom card. Okay, so we start out the month with the Nine of Cups. And it's a woman looking very serious, very focused, and there's 9 cups above her head. And she's got her arms folded. Okay, her body language is that of just, how could I say? She looks like she's pretty set with those arms folded. Okay, and it's a beautiful, beautiful, looks like a red type of beret she's wearing on her head. And what this card is giving me when I look at it, first I look at that intense stare she has. She's staring straight ahead. She kind of looks strict. She kind of looks stern. She looks very focused and very serious. So that's the energy that I'm getting in the beginning of the month, that it's an energy of, how could I say, it's kind of like a festive type of feeling, okay? Cups are very emotional, okay? And even though she looks focused and her arms are folded, okay, this is some type of a joyous feeling, a joyous energy in the beginning of the month, okay? And it could be like based on life itself. Maybe there was something externally that had taken place in the beginning of the month. Maybe there was some type of, how could I say? I want to say like maybe a celebration, maybe a new baby, maybe a marriage. Something is going to be celebrated. Let's put it that way. Something is to be celebrated in the beginning of February. Okay, and maybe this is a Valentine's Day celebration. But with her stance the way it is, very much in control, with that focus and her arms folded, it's also telling us to not, how could I say? It's telling us not to be excessive, okay? I mean, you could enjoy yourself without overeating. You could enjoy yourself without over drinking and getting drunk. It's basically telling us to celebrate whatever it is in the beginning of February, but be aware of excess. That's exactly what I wanted to say, to be aware of excess, okay? Not to become irresponsible. Okay, it's easy to go out and attend parties and, everyone is drinking and eating, but you don't want to overdrink, okay, to the point of being impaired. Okay, and this is basically saying it's okay to celebrate whatever it is in the beginning of February, but beware of being excessive with the celebration. And then in the middle of the month, we have the Two of Swords. And this woman here is blindfolded, okay? She has a decision to make, okay? Each sword is representing something that she needs to decide on, okay? And you're not able to decide. Whatever it is in the middle of the month, okay, you're having a very unpleasant feeling. You're having some kind of doubt in your mind about this. And what you need to do is you need to use your intuition, okay, and decide what's going to be best for you out of these two options. And with her being blindfolded, okay, she's in a state of confusion. Okay, maybe she's struggling between her head and her heart, making a decision. So this is telling me in the middle of the month, something's blocking you from hearing your own inner voice. And you're trying to decide by looking at things rationally and only using your head, and you're not allowing your heart to help you in this decision. I think you really need to strike a balance between your head and your heart with this decision. So this is going to be something that requires both logical thinking and balanced emotions. That's what I get from it. Okay, and you're basically listening to your head and not so much your heart. Okay, and you need to listen to your intuition. You need to get grounded. You need to connect, okay, and get centered in order to make the right decision. But you're weighing something out. You're needing to decide something in the middle of the month. And then at the end of the month, we have death. And death doesn't necessarily mean a physical death. Death could be the end of something bad, which in turn is something good. So if it was death of an addiction, maybe you were addicted to substances, maybe alcohol, maybe drugs, maybe something like shopping, maybe something like overeating. Whatever it is there was some type of an addiction, okay, that had you in its grasp. And it could be the addiction to overthinking too, because I know myself, I try to look at every angle of a situation, and I only cause myself more confusion. The more I involve my head in thinking, the harder it is for me to make a decision. But by the end of the month, whatever it is something is going to end. And we don't have any control over it. It's not something that we determine, and it's not something that we could stop. And we're going to have to let go. And we got to just let whatever it is leave our lives. And it might be painful, but it could also be somewhat of a great relief. And when something ends, something new has the opportunity to begin. When we get rid of the old in our life, we're making room for something that's going to be bigger and better, something that's going to be in our best interest. But there's something that's coming to a natural end at the end of the month, whether it be an addiction, or whether it be maybe a long-term relationship that has finally ended. It could be a friendship, romantic relationship, but something is going to end. There's no way you could stop it from happening. There's no way to avoid it. Okay, but it will give you the opportunity to begin something new and something that is going to be much better for you in the long run. If you've enjoyed this reading, please subscribe to my channel, because I will be back.